Dun 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 dun. Blackwing. Pew. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jay Pizzy. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to subscribe down below if you guys want to see more videos. Okay, I got the glasses on today because my eyes are red as hell because I'm sick, but whatever, we making a video. Listen, I've been enjoying this Blackwing deck. This might be the new best structure deck in Master Duel, period. There's no contest about it. I went on a 20-game win streak in this thing. I climbed all the way to Diamond. I'm not going to go into Diamond yet because I got a D rank to re-climb it with Sky Striker. But yeah, this deck is insane, man. I really am enjoying this deck. Shout out to Konami for adding this into Master Duel. Let's go into the card by card. Well, I'm not going to do a card by card. You know the usual stuff. If you know the rules, if you don't have it, you lose the duel. Three Maxi, 3 Ash, 2 Corvi. I'm sorry, you gotta play it. It's just how it goes in this current meta. We run 3 Imperms just to be able to stop Kit, because you know when we're going up against Floanderies or Tearlaments, you know the Imperm on their monsters usually, you know, could slow them down. It can't stop them, but it'll slow them down a little bit, right? So, and then we'll look into the Blackwing package, right? So I'm running, me personally, 1 Orishi. This is so I could go into Hot Red Dragon Archfiend off of the special summon of Darkwing Dragon, right? And how you do that is that you use your Vata to go into Darkwing Dragon. I like Hot Red Dragon Archfiend in the deck. I know this is like a mixture of the Synchron, the pure Synchron version, and also I have some Link monsters in here, right? So I'll explain my Link monsters in a little bit, right? And then we run 1 Shanaga, I think that's how you pronounce it. This helps you if your opponent mills you and it goes to the graveyard, you can pop a card on their field, right? Once you control a Blackwing monster. Hold on, let me put my phone on silent. So yeah, and then we run 1 Harmattan. The reason why is because you want to be able to pitch off of the activation of Vata, either your Harmattan or your Chinook. I like to send the Harmattan. You know, it's up to you guys, right? So you have to pitch one of the 2 if you draw into Chinook, or if you need to go access Chinook to be able to negate one of your opponent's monsters, then the Harmattan is the next best pitch, right? So you need to be able to special summon your Blackwing Dragon, and this is how you do it. You do it with Vata and Chinook and or Harmattan, right? And then we run 3. You know, the other stuff is just, you know, extenders. So these 2 are just extenders. Gale is just an extender. Bora is just an extender. Zephyros is to return your Black Feather Whirlwind back to your hand so you could use it again. Oops, sorry. And then Chris is just an extender. This is just extenders in the deck. I like playing the extenders. If you don't, you don't. We run 2 Shamal. The reason is because I kept on having my Shamal milled and I had it to search it. So I was like, you know what? It's either I do 2 Shamal or I do 2 Whirlwind and 1 Shamal. I think the 2 Shamal is better than the 2 Whirlwind, 1 Shamal, in my personal opinion, right? So, right, that's how I chose to do it, right? And then we run 3 Shudri, right? Of course, you need 3 Shudri, 3 Simoon. Simoon's your 1-card starter. Shudri's your 1-card starter in combination with Black Whirlwind. 3 Black Whirlwind, 3 Small Word, 1 Nocta Dragon, just to be able to search any Blackwing inside of the deck. Small Word plus any one of your Blackwings to Nocta is either your Shemog or Sudri. In fact, it's any one of your Blackwings in your entire deck. Or any of your hand traps plus Nocta is any one of your Blackwings in your entire deck. So keep that in mind, right? That's amazing. And then we run 1 Twin Soldier, 1 Twin Shadow. This is to be able to special summon your Silver Wind in your opponent's turn to be able to pop 2 monsters. You guys are going to see replays of that too, right? And in the extra deck, we have Northang, you know, usual stuff, Boar Storm, usual stuff, Silver Wing, 2 Blackwing Dragons. The reason why is because when I send 1 off of the Chinook, I still want to be able to special summon 1 off of Vata. So that's what that's there for, when I can send it off of Chinook. And then I can also special summon it off of Vata. Now you can either run 2 of the Blackwing Dragons or 2 of the Boar Storm, but you have to just run 1 of each in this version of the deck. We run 1 Borlo Savage Dragon. The reason is because if I go into my Y-Strix, sometimes they, well, this came up in one instance where they Kaleido Heart popped my, not Kaleido Heart, you guys know the girl, the female one, Rukalos. They Rukalos popped my Wise Tricks, and I still had plays in my hand to be able to go into a level 8 synchro. So I went to Boruto Savage, and that basically won me the game, right? Berserker, if you're going up against Tier, this is the best special summon. It's the earliest special summon that you probably should do just to be able to avoid, you know, your Havness. So what you do is you normal summon Shimog, then you normal summon Shudri. Don't activate Sudri's effect, and then you special summon Vata. Vata plus Simone gives you not Borlo, but Berserker, and then that's when you activate. You should have another Blackwing extender in your hand. You can special summon it to the field, and then you could use Shudri's effect to tribute it, and that's when you'll be able to hopefully you're able to search Shamal as well, and you'll be able to bring Vada back to the field, right? And that's when you continue your plays. So if they activate Havness isn't going to mill if it's banished. Yeah, it won't mill if it's banished. It only mills if it's special summons to the field. So if you could banish Havness, they can't mill on your turn, and they can't start playing, right? So just keep that in mind. Right, and then we run one Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Obviously, our Orichi plus our Blackwing Dragon is our Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, and one full armor master. Shout out to Konami for this. I know I wasn't hyped the first time I saw this, but now that I'm, you know, coherent, I'm hyped. This is nice, man. I really enjoy this. Shout out to Konami for that. Right, one Baron. The reason why I want Baron in here is because Sudri plus Whirlwind is Baron. Right, so you activate Black Whirlwind, you normal summon Sudri, you search Vada, Black Whirlwind, and you also have to search Shamal as well. Shamal grab trap, Sudri, not Sudri, Sudri tribute Black Whirlwind. I mean Black Feather Dragon, Black Wing Dragon, and then you get the token, and then you use the token plus Sudri. You go into nothing, and then because you have Black Feather Whirlwind on the field, you can now bring Sudri back to your hand, and you can also get the special summon off of Shamal going and searching Black Feather Whirlwind. Yeah, Shamal's in your graveyard, so it acts Sudri back to your hand, and then you can special summon Vata back to your field. You get another normal summon with Vata because of nothing on the field, so you can normal summon Sudri, and then Sudri plus Vata, you can now go into Borosword, this one, right? Borostorm, and then Borostorm, pitch any level 4s, probably Zephyrus, right? And then Nothang plus Borostorm is Baron. You're welcome. Right? Anyway, moving on. One Blackwing Assault Dragon. I didn't think 2 was necessary. One White Strix, one IP Masquerina, one Nightmare Unicorn. This is interruptions on my opponent's turn. Obviously, the IP is interruption on my opponent's turn. And one Underworld Goddess. The Underworld Goddess is a life savior, okay? You special summon this thing and just negates everything on the field. Talk about it. And then IP protects it from destruction. So even if they target it, it can't get popped. Haha. Alright, so let's jump straight into the gameplay, right? Shout out to y'all. Make sure to subscribe down below. All 92% of you that are not subscribed, what y'all doing, man? Stop hating on the boy. Subscribe. Yeah. Alright, so game number 1. The opponent is about to go crazy, right? Hopefully y'all don't see the tears from my eyes, right? He's gonna Keldo pitch, a Guido mill. We're gonna stop that mill. The reason is because I'd rather him mill 5 than mill 10. Because I already know that he's probably gonna dump Kel back some way, some shape or form, right? So, because he already searched it. So he's probably just gonna search Sharon, and then Sharon dump Kel back. And I'd rather him mill 5 instead of 10, right? In my opinion, right? It works better. So he goes in, you see, there's the Sharon. He gets Scream. Scream's gonna mill. Kelback is gonna activate, so that means he gets a mill 8. I get milled 5 times, right? So he mills Nocta, Shamal. Shamal helps us in our graveyard, thank God, right? And then he's just gonna keep on comboing off, you know, your regular tier stuff, right? I don't gotta explain this stuff. You guys know how this goes, right? 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Buying a house, realtor cold. Okay, alright, so continuing, right? So, you know, he's just gonna do his regular special summon shenanigans. He's gonna go into dark because I guess he has no way to get Merly into rotation. Even though I could have sworn he searched Merly, right? But, you know, whatever. He goes into Cyberstein and then he goes into Naturium. Now, you might be wondering, how the hell do I beat this guy? Well, I got that sauce. I got that sauce, no ketchup. Right, so right here, we go ahead, we activate Simone. He's gonna go ahead and activate Elf for whatever reason. I'm not sure why he did that, but he did it, so we're here now. Right, so Black Whirlwind to the field, Black Whirlwind search. I'm just trying to get him to use as much of his resources as possible before I play my next Black Whirlwind and then normal summon my Zephyrs, right? So we go ahead, we go into Chinook. We want to negate this Root Kalos because we don't want to stop any special summons, right? So we go ahead, we get Shiranga because he has 2,000 plus attack on the field. We're able to go ahead and special summon to the field. And then we go ahead and special summon Vada. Now, look at this. Berserker is insane against Tier, right? They have to respond to Berserker. Right here, you see he impermed the wrong card. He goes for the imperm on Vada. Okay, I don't care. That's cool. You could imperm Vada. It's not a problem. I guess he was scared of Black Whirlwind Dragon, right? So we go into Nathang, and because Shamal is in the graveyard, we could actually bring our Zephyrs back to our hand, right? So then he's gonna go ahead and activate Solik just in the gate. I ain't tripping, but we can actually pop Solik. I can give him the search because I know I'm not activating no monster effects on my field for the rest of the turn. This is it. This is all I need to kill him. He only has 3,000 life. This is it. This is all we need to kill him. And he doesn't realize that. He impermed the wrong card. He should have impermed Berserker. Then I would have lost. But since he impermed the wrong card, he takes 800 damage, right? So that he has 22, right? That's all we need. That is literally all we need, right? So we go ahead, we pop his Root Kalos. Berserker is going to gain the attack. Boom. Go ahead, attack Elf because Elf got dropped because of nothing. GG's Tier. I'm telling you, Berserker is the best special summon in this deck when you're going up against Tier. On to the next dude. Alright, so right here, next duel, right? So this time I'm going first. So I'm going to walk you guys through my plays. Now take heed, this is what I didn't know in the deck that great, right? So we have Call by the Grave. We have small words, so we'll go ahead and search our Sutri, right? Simone, I'm sorry, not Sutri, Simone, right? And then we set 2 Black Whirlwinds to the field, and now we can search twice, right? We have the Call by the Grave in hand, so we don't need to worry about Maxi. Maxi gets activated, we're good to go, right? So we go ahead, we search Sudri, and we search Vata, right? That means that we don't have to search Vata off of Sudri as well, right? So we go ahead, we get 3 searches this time, and this is how crazy this deck can do, right? Like, if you're able to set up 3 Black Whirlwinds, I keep on saying Black Feather Whirlwinds. If you're able to set up 3 Black Whirlwinds, dude, you get so many searches off of these cards, man. Like, you can literally get a hand of like 9 cards in your hand, right? Because you can get a search for each one, so that's 3 searches, and then 3 searches off the Suji and Simone. Oh my god, that's crazy. And then you get to normal summon them back with Shamal and get 3 more searches. Come on, bro. What we doing? What we doing? This is the way how to play Blackwing, okay? So, again, this was my first time playing the deck, like literally my first game, right? So we got Nibiru. I wasn't playing around Nibiru. My bad, right? It's very hard to play around Nibiru. I should have played around Nibiru. Now, unfortunately, because I normal summoned Simone, I wasn't able to play around Nibiru because I can't go into Baron if Simone is my first normal summon. If Sutri was my first normal summon, I would have been able to go into Baron. But we're going to make this work, right? So we're going to have special summon Vasa back, right? Now, again, this was my first time playing the deck. So I really was learning these combos on the fly. I was like, holy shit, what do? I just got Nibiru. How do you fix this, right? So we just keep on playing. And then eventually we're going to fix this, right? We go ahead, we go into Strix. And then Strix is going to get me a special summon for my deck. We go ahead and get Shamal, and then we go into IP. And then right here, we can bring out Black Wing Assault Dragon. And I feel like that's enough. He gets 700 every damage, and we have IP to make some more plays. Right, so he's going to Harpy's Feather Dust me off rip, pop all my back row, normal summon Alibur, search Branded Fusion. So activate Branded Fusion. I ain't tripping. He's taking 700, right? He's going to continue taking 700. He's going to pitch his Mercurier. I wasn't planning for him to have 2 Mercuriers, but this guy's a mad lad. He had 2 Mercuriers. So he pitched Mercurier and he activated Mercurier. Can you believe that shit? It's crazy. But so IP is negated, but he takes 700 for each monster effect he activated. So he just lost a whole bunch of life points, right? So here we go. He's going to go into Mara Jade, and then I think he's going to activate Mara Jade to banish my Assault Dragon, right? But then I just popped the field, right? Because he set this card in the back row. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, just pop the field, you know, make it go back to blank. See what happens, right? At this duel, I told you, it was my first time playing the deck. I had Steam in this version of the deck. I dropped Steam because I didn't feel like Steam was making that much plays for me, right? So I just dropped Steam altogether. It's my opinion. I don't think Steam is that great of a card. It gives you very weird numbers. Like, it's a level 3, so you need to run level 7s in your deck. Because 3, you need another level 3 that's a normal monster, that's not a tuner, to be able to special summon anything off of Steam. And I don't really got none, right? So it didn't make sense to me, because I don't run any level 7s in my deck, right? So if you are running Steam, it's probably because you're running the other version of the deck, right? So right here, he's going to be able to go into his Jade again. Nothing I can do about it. And he's going to go into Masquerade. We're going to go ahead and grab Sudri because we get another normal summon, and we're just playing the same game again, right? I can't go into Baron, so it's whatever. He's going to go ahead and activate Jade to banish. I think he banished my my Simone like an idiot. He should have banished Sudri because Sudri allows me to be able to tribute Black Winged Dragon with a special summon to go into more plays, right? So we're going to go ahead and activate Twin Shadow, put back special summon into full armor master, right? So usually I don't go into full armor master unless I necessarily have to, right? So right here I went into full armor master. He hasn't activated any effects, so we can't steal the Masquerade, unfortunately, and we need to find a way to get rid of that Masquerade quickly. So right here we go into Aura Storm. I feel like I was taking too much damage, so I was like, you know what, let me just go into battle and try to get rid of this Masquerade because I was taking way too much damage, right? And thank God I did that because I 100% would have lost this duel, right? We go ahead, we pop his Aluber. The reason why I grab his Aluber here is because if he has Branded and Red in his hand, he can't special summon anything from the graveyard. So we just go into Assault Dragon and we pass. Now, what I'm praying for here is that he activates enough monster effects to where Black Wing Assault Dragon can just pop the whole field. See, that's the name of the game when you're playing against Brandon, right? So I'm like, he only has 4,000 attack points. Armor Master isn't affected by effects, right? So if I pop the field, Armor Master is the only thing that's going to be on the field, right? So if he takes 3 times 700 damage, we should be good here. Like, he should die, right? So here we go. He keeps on activating. Here's the Draco Stapelia. The Draco Stapelia is going to activate, and that's going to give us our 4th counter. And because to activate this card's effect, we tribute it, Draco Stapelia has no effect on it, right? It's not going to be negated, right? So he's going to go ahead, keep on activating effects. He's going to go into theater, and I'm like, hell no, you're not going to theater on me. Let's pop the whole field, right? I'm very shocked he didn't vanish, right? Emotional damage. Look at that. Whole field cleared. What are you doing, bro? Nothing. You can't do nothing. All right, so we just go into battle phase and go for game. All right, full replay video coming on Sunday, right? This video is dropping on Friday. So full replay videos of all the replays for the deck coming on Sunday. You guys will see all the replays for the deck. This was just me highlighting 2 replays that I enjoyed, right? So make sure to subscribe down below. Shout out to you guys. And hopefully, you know, in one of those replays, there's an instance where I special summon Underworld Goddess, right? Because this card was putting in work sometimes against Tier for me, right? So shout out to you guys. Stay blessed, stay highly favored. It's been your boy Jay Pizzy. Peace. I'm signing out. Take care.